Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another BJ&Co Minecraft tutorial video. Today we are taking on our more dangerous escapades, and we're going to look after everything you need to know on how to kill a wither. Just a reminder guys, this is a BJ&Co video. You've got Mr. Ben here with you who will take you through it, and if you guys have been enjoying the series, smash that like button, consider subscribing to the channel for updates when our new content comes live. Help us get to that 1,000 number, and check out all the fun links down below, join our community in the Discord, all that fun stuff. Before we get going, shout out to one dedicated viewer that always shows up in the chat comments, it seems. That living troll, thank you. So we got a little sign here for you. You can see I've started some work on our Patreon wall. I think I'm having troubles with the font. I think I like that font, but we'll see once it goes out. But if you have any suggestions on what might make that cooler, throw it down below. But let's get straight on into what the important pieces are here. So we want to kill a wither. To make a wither, you guys should know how to do this already if you've played base Minecraft. All you need is soul sand and wither skeleton skulls. You drop your 3 pieces of souls or 4 pieces of soul sand down in a T, and then you drop wither skulls on top of each one. Wither spawns, you can fight it. It's got about 300 health. It blows shit up. Don't do it by your base because you will have a bad day. But there are ways to contain the wither to make it easier to fight, which is always nice, as well as makes it much easier and quicker to kill, which I would strongly suggest because you will likely want to do this a lot. You'll notice that there's actually a quest, let's see if I can actually find it right here, to do a automated, oh, I must have skipped it. There's actually something in here to automate wither farming, right here. Up in there. So this is in our Age of Dragons. So that's because you're going to want tons of nether stars. I mean, we already want some nether stars for some of the mystical agricultural stuff we're doing, but a lot of endgame material does take nether stars, so having a steady source of them will be good. So that being said, how to get what you need. Soul sand you should be able to get, no problem. You can get it from loot bags. If you got sand, you can use your atomic reconstructor, blast some sand with it, and you'll make that happen. So getting the soul sand's not too tough. The wither skulls, a little bit tougher. Simple and easy way, go to the nether. We've got, should, if you've been following the series, have a portal by this point. Head over there and start whacking away at the wither skeletons. Get their skulls. If you got something with beheading, it would go much faster for sure. And that can get you a supply of wither skulls. For long term, you're going to want something a little bit better than that. So I have added some setup to my mob farmer down there that the Endermen are loving oh so much because of it. And if you put witch water down and a skeleton walks across it, it will actually turn into a wither skeleton. So then what I did is I upgraded it, because the important thing, before I was kind of just looking for loot bags and Inferium, but I now got the diamond spikes in there, which drops player only kill items, which are heads are classified as that. So we can start getting wither skeleton skulls. And then the next step is, so the witch water, if you need to get witch water to throw in there that you don't know about, you need to put dirt down. You need to make mycelium, which is just with the ancient spores that you should have from doing all your fun, wonderful sieving early on. And then you just throw a barrel on top, drop the water in, get your witch water. You can pick it up with a bucket. Simple and easy, nothing too crazy. So my next suggestion is don't use your first 3 wither skulls just to make a wither. I mean, you can if you want, but make sure you have a way to get more of them, because the most beneficial thing that you can do is get yourself to a spot where you're making unlimited wither skeleton essence. I haven't, mine stalls because it doesn't auto pull into my system because I don't want to completely fill my system yet until I get my glass automated. But the reason you want to do that is because you can use the wither essence to create yourself some wither skulls, right? Just with 9 essence, so that's fairly easy. You could also get them from the legendary loot bags, but it's not a, I mean, I never like relying on loot bags. You can also get nether stars from chance cubes in loot bags. Just a lot of effort for not necessarily a guaranteed result. So once you've got your first wither skulls, my suggestion is that you need 4 of them or actually 8. Your first 8 go towards making this seed. We have already gone over how to make the Supremium and the tier 5 crafting seed. You just need a lot of the base materials, work your way up. What we haven't really talked about yet is the wither skeleton chunks. So to do this, you need a tier 5 mob chunk and the skulls. So this is why you need 2 per each. So that's easy. And the mob chunks are just, again, you take a lower level one, a couple of the higher level stuff and go. But you need to get this base tier 1 chunk. And you can actually get a base tier chunks multiple ways. There's so many different chunks if we, how can we just look? You've got your tier stuff, you've got experience, zombie, pig, chicken, cow, sheep, slime, creeper. So all of your base enemies within Minecraft provide chunks. What you need to farm them is that Solium dagger that we used earlier. So this is, you just need some Solium ingots and the mystical tool rod. It's all just stuff to do with the mystical agriculture that we talked on. So link to that video will be up in the description, up in the card for you, along with, you've probably seen a playlist thing earlier. So you can get that. I personally, I mean, I've got an area where animals are spawning. I just take my Solium dagger, go whack away at the animals. Eventually you'll end up getting chunks like this. I got 5 chicken chunks and a cow chunk. Take one of these chunks, throw it into a furnace. It will turn into whatever level that base one is. So of course, you know, a blaze is going to drop a tier 4 chunk, guardians tier 3, rabbits tier 3, but most of the easy ones like your cow and sheep and chicken are tier 1, tier 2. So that's how that's going to go. Build it up, make your 4 mob chunks, and get your wither dust going. The other reason that I think it's a good idea to get this wither seed and skeleton essence going is because for what we want to do, I mean, if you want to tackle the wither, spawn it somewhere, try attacking it. It likes to fly, or it can fly, it'll fly around, it will chase you, it will blow things up. We want to stop it from doing that. So what my suggestion is grab some witherproof glass. And all this is 4 of that wither skeleton essence around soul glass, which is another mystical agriculture thing that is only glass, 5 glass, and 4 soul sand give you 8 soul glass. So simple and easy to make once you've got that wither essence going. So do it, just do it, do it, do it. And then grab a bunch of it. And we are going to talk about the fun times to do. So to kill it, let's make something that is simple and easy, that we don't have to worry too much about what's going on. So you can see here I've made this little platform a ways away from my main base. It still is close enough, and we've gone full kamikaze here and built a spot that the wither can't spawn in. So you can see the inside space is a 3x3x1, and the outside space I've left a 3 open gap up here and a 3 open gap at the bottom. The reason for this is from up here I can drop all the soul sand in, put the heads in, and then I can zip around to the other side to start attacking. You may want to make your platform out of something that's witherproof as well. You can see my cobble's gotten a little blown up, but it's pretty nice. So I mean, this is 6 on the front, 6 on the back, 6 on the side, 6 on the top. So that's 24 pieces of glass is all I needed to create this. And this is a perfect way that the wither will never get away from you. You don't have to chase him around the map. You don't have to worry about things like that. You just drop it down and then get out of the way to start with, because he likes to blow up. He very much likes to blow up. And we got this lava slime wither, and you can see even he's turned sideways. Jesus, I still was in the blast radius. So if I come out to this side here, he will probably start shooting at me. But we're not gonna let that happen. We're just gonna come down here, and the bottom is open here, so we can kill the bugger. And occasionally you might get hit by an explosion. Very rarely happens. But just gotta keep beating away at him. If you do want to get a bunch more mob chunks later on, my suggestion would be to use your... Oh, I can just actually left click this? That's awesome. Boom. But right click actually does damage. Okay. Ooh, that was close. So what I like to do... What the fuck? Oh, okay, that was a weird glitchy bit. Back to the Solium Dagger. So the Solium Dagger is just what I'm going to use to beat it down. If you want something stronger, build up your Tinkerer's weapons, get accustomed to them, all that fun stuff. But I always like to finish it off with the Solium Dagger just for a chance at those chunks, so that I've got them on hand as needed. God, these bombs just keep getting closer and closer to me. It's sketching me out. So, again, I'm not killing it super fast right now. Just doing a little bit of damage. And if you wait like that, so the bar underneath your targeting reticle is actually shows how much it's like backing it for the full swing. So if you do quick strokes, you're not getting a lot of full damage, but if you let that fill and swing again, you get a full damage swing, which is actually more efficient than what I was doing initially. So there we go, guys. That destroys it. You get 2 Supremium Essence, which if you're doing Mystical Agriculture is going to be fantastic. I'm pushing towards this stuff, which I need a shit ton of Supremium Essence. You also get Nether Star and a Crumb Star. And I got to figure out what the Crumb Stars do. I have had it in previous worlds and just haven't bothered dealing with it. So I haven't quite figured out what I can do with them. Right now it shows Biomash or Culinary Generator. So I think it's just going to be a main source of power for us. But I'm interested if there's something else that we might be able to do. So that's that, guys. An area to fight the Wither, an area to, and how to get yourselves set up so that the Wither itself, the resources that you need for it are constantly coming in. Later down the line, we will definitely be talking about and setting up the automated Wither farm, but that takes a little bit more going on. I'd like to make sure I've got more power going into my system, which will probably be based on some culinary generators now that I think about it, just so that we can start shipping some goods over there that will be used for the block placing and all that fun jazz. Next time, what we are going to be doing, now that we have the Nether Star, we are going to be touching this Master Infusion Crystal, which will allow us to automate the crafting with our crafters of the Supremium, well, all of the mystical agriculture items, so that we can then not have to handcraft a whole bunch of Supremium and keep making new infusion crystals and all that jazz, so that we can get our way up to Supremium Armor and Supremium Apple, so we can finish that one off. So thank you guys for joining me. If you guys have any questions, throw them down below. If you just want to chat, throw something down below. We love hearing from you guys. We love responding to you guys. If you want to join the community as a whole, consider checking out our Discord down below. Smash that like button if you did enjoy the video. If you want to see more of the content, or if you just want to help us get to that 1,000 number, we're getting so close, so close. Smash that subscribe button and you'll get notified when our new content comes live, and we'll love you oh so much. If you really want to help us out, consider checking out our Patreon page. Link is down in the description below, and you too could get your name up on the fantastic wall. And again, let me know how this is looking. Does it, I mean, it's not really a wall, it's going to kind of be a nice globy type thing, because we're going to get that many that I have to fill my entire screen, right guys? You're awesome. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Check out our other videos, and we'll see you in the next one.